Alright, everyone, this is Jules from fatlasagna.com. A couple weeks ago, I bought this game, Political Machine. I bought it in a 4-pack with my friends that we would only pay $5 a piece for it. Since then, I played, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours, and I've had a lot of fun. I played with just about every candidate. Well, I wouldn't say every candidate, but a lot of them. You can create your own candidate, which I have. You see Crazy Sanders there. I created him. This playthrough, I'm going to show you Barack Obama versus Mitt Romney. I'm going to play the part of Barack Obama. Alright, so we should open up to the game map here shortly, and here we go. Alright, so I have 21 weeks of campaigning to win the White House. As you see, my opponent, Mitt Romney, he's flying around. He's already gone to Florida, which is my plan too. My plan is to win Florida, North Carolina, Virginia, and Ohio, or Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. I think the Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania is actually the easier route for Obama. So that's what I'm going to focus on to start with. As you see, he's built a campaign headquarters here and an outreach center here. And it looks like another campaign headquarters there. Currently, I only have one campaign headquarters, so let's go ahead in Ohio and build another campaign headquarters. And Pennsylvania, build another campaign headquarters. And Florida, and we're going to stop there for now and do a turn. Alright, so let's build a campaign headquarters. Now, I'm going to go on the TV show. Who do we have up here? It is the O'Malley scenario. Do I want to go on Bill O'Reilly's show, which is Bill O'Malley? But here we go. With Obama, I think I'm going to go with open borders in the future because I really don't want to piss off the Hispanic vote. I don't want to piss off the independents, and I definitely don't want to piss off my base. Yes, I am. I don't really care what you say, O'Reilly. I'm with the people, as you can plainly see. I'm definitely with Obama. I want to go with the secular country because that's more a conservative stance. Obama is a Democrat. This is definitely more along the lines of what he would say. Yeah, I definitely don't want to attack Christmas. That's crazy. So let's go with it's a federal holiday, nothing more. O'Reilly, you tried to get me to step into it, you big crooked nose son of a gun. But I didn't do it. I didn't bite. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and build my campaign headquarters in California, because that's going to be my base of operations as far as fundraising. I mean, that's where my money's going to come from. Let's go ahead and get it all upgraded here. So these are upgrades you can do to your campaign headquarters. Now what I'm going to do, the southern. This is what this isn't anywhere near like Nixon's southern strategy. This is my personal southern strategy in this game. Because I'm going to lose these states anyway, I usually deck them out with consulting offices and outreach centers just to get my political capital and my PR clout up. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's build an outreach center. And let's go on a Colbert report. Uh, with Barack Obama and a lot of FDR fans left, I think this is the safest answer for me. So that it's one of the greatest achievements in American history. That's an ode to FDR. We need to step up and make it work. The only thing I don't like is that we need to dip into our pocketbooks a little bit. Might take off some independence. Yeah, I'm going to go with that anyway. That is definitely the populist approach I would expect Obama to do. Wow, wasn't popular at all. Alright, so let's discuss the endorsements a little bit. As you see, I've been building outreach centers so I could get PR clouds. And what it does, that helps me win endorsements. This is one area that I think the game really drops the ball on. As you can see, now with Romney and Obama, it's not as big of an issue because they're kind of populist candidates. They will appeal to a lot of people. Although, there is no way Obama's going to win the Tea Party movement's endorsement. Just like there's probably no way that that Romney's going to win the Environmentalist Club's endorsement. There's just no way it's going to happen. Now, stuff like the U.S. Chamber of Business, that's possible that Obama or Romney could win it. But the National Gun Owners Association, there's no way Obama's going to win it. And there's probably no way that Romney's going to win the endorsement from the National Organization for the Support of Colored People. So because of that, I think that, these things should be off limits to those candidates. I mean, it should be based on your positions. I mean, if you're anti-gun ownership or you want a lot of gun regulation, there's no way the NRA is going to support you. And there's no way the Tea Party is going to support a Democrat. I mean, it's just not going to happen. And the environmentalists aren't going to support somebody who wants to basically put up offshore drilling on everywhere on every coast and start getting rid of our park system. I mean, it's just not going to happen. But in this game, you can make it happen. If you have enough PR clout, I could have the most anti-gun, pro-gun regulation candidate win the endorsement of the National Gun Owners Association. Now, would the National Gun Owners Association ever endorse a candidate that was, entirely against their platform? Very unlikely. Just like the Christian Confederation isn't going to support a candidate who is, for getting religion completely out of schools, getting religion completely out of the government, and totally against, supports abortion, supports gay rights. The Christian Confederation is not going to support a candidate like that. But in this game, you can you can take all those positions and still win the Christian Confederation endorsement. This is a problem because this lets you manipulate the system. I mean, you can take populist views on this, like the gay marriage and abortion or things. They're very popular with certain sections of people. If you want to solidify the Democratic base, just come out in support of gay marriage and also come out in support of abortion. That's going to win you the women vote. That's going to win you most of the base Democratic vote. But at the same time, you can win the Christian Confederation endorsement, and that will help you win swing states like Missouri. New Mexico is probably more Democratic, but like Arizona, Missouri, Florida, and Virginia. States that, and North Carolina too, states that could go either way, and you win the Christian Confederation endorsement. That helps you win those states, while at the same time you're not ticking off your base in the Northeast or California, because you're taking clear stances that you're for gay marriage and you're for abortion. That seems impossible in the real world to me, and I don't know why it's possible in this game. I know I'm going on for a long time, but I did feel like that needed to be pointed out, that this is a real problem in this game, that you can win any endorsement you feel like. And I just don't think that's very realistic. So with all that said, let's go ahead and win the Environmentalists. I think that's going to help me the most with the states that I'm after. So I want this wild card. This is the wild card. And I get a lawsuit right off the bat. Gotta hate that, man. Here I was rushing. I thought I was going to get like a Hollywood friend or a director or somebody who's going to help me with my campaign, and I get a lawsuit. Those things do happen, though. Alright, so let's win another endorsement. This time, let's go for the National Association of Women. That's going to help me win the states I'm after. Alright, so I have my outreach centers up. So let's go and get on 60 seconds and do an interview. I'm definitely going with this option, given these four. Definitely going with this. It's going to stick with my environmentalist friendly position, platform. That's definitely the way to go, and it's more populist view. Alright, so let's build a consulting office now. And it's time to win another endorsement. I really want the U.S. Chamber of Business endorsement, so I'm going to hold off now until I can afford that one. And that is one thing that I should note, that the way they try to prevent you from getting endorsements you shouldn't get is that they make them cost more. See, these endorsements are more in line with Romney. They're more his. But I can steal them from him. I can take them away by buying them myself. And my policies will be higher for him. So, I'm going to steal his U.S. Chamber of Business. Alright, I get to pick my running mate this year. I could pick, somebody else, but I'm going to go with the real, who's really running with Obama. I just picked Joe Biden. Personally, on that list, I don't know who I would pick out of the list. Definitely wouldn't pick Pelosi, or Franken, or Kucinich. Okay, well, Kerry might be the most, but he's not going to help me with the voters I need. He might help me. Joe Biden is probably the most helpful candidate on the list, because he's going to help me win Pennsylvania, which I need, and he's going to win Ohio. He's going to be appealed to the blue-collar voters. So I guess Biden is the best choice out of those. Let's go ahead and put him in Ohio, because that's what I need to win. Alright, so now I can afford a political operative. Let's do a smear merchant right off the bat. I want to put him in Pennsylvania, because I want to win Pennsylvania. Alright, so looks like I get to win another. I'm gonna go ahead and take his gun. Right, I'm gonna take both of his. Personally, as I said, there's no way the NRA would back Obama. But if the game's gonna let me purchase the endorsement, why not? I can hire another one. All right, so let's talk about operatives. These are the guys that really help you win the election. And the player who is able to build the better network of operatives is usually the one that's going to win. Now, you saw me go to that question mark on the map earlier. Those are special operatives. They're stuff like Hollywood friends and rich donors and things like that. And you want to pick them up because they make the biggest impact on states and elections. The thing is, it can also go bad, as you saw, with lawsuits, so you never know what that question mark is going to be. These guys are available to both players. You can have spin doctors, smear merchants. I mean, spin doctors spin the issues in your way, smear merchants, smear the other candidate. The fixer, he will take out a political operative of the other side. Like if the other side has a rich donor you want to get rid of, bring in the fixer, and he will come up with some kind of scandal or something against that donor and get him to pull his support from your opponent. Consultant helps make you more aware, like you're politically aware where you're at. Well, that's I worded it really badly, really poorly rather. All right, let's start over. The consultant, what you do is you put them in states where you're not known. You want to be known in each state because if you're not known, it's hard to get voters. So the more aware the voters are of you and your positions, the more likely you are to win votes. The consultant helps with that by making everybody more politically aware of who you are and what you stand for. The webmaster, they help with maintenance costs of like your ad campaigns, which I haven't been able to make an ad yet. I'm hoping to make one here shortly. But basically, they bring down the cost of how much it takes to keep that ad running. The Intimidator does exactly what you think he does. He practices voter suppression against your opponent. He tries to keep your opponent's voters at home and tries to get your voters to come out and vote. Speechwriter, he helps with your speeches. Fashion consultant helps with your ads. He makes your ads more effective. And your PR consultant, he helps with your interviews on like shows and stuff. So let's go ahead and get the speechwriter because I think that will help the most at this juncture anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and build a campaign headquarters here. And I'm going to go pick up this, hopefully, storyteller. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the storyteller. Let's put her in Florida, because that's where I really want to win. Now let's go ahead and go to Florida. And I can't give a speech, huh? Well, let's go ahead and create an ad, then I'll show you what create a radio ad, and say that I favor Social Security. Actually, I'm going to go negative, and I'm going to go my opponent opposes Social Security. Just go completely negative right out of the gate. Alright, let's go ahead and win the union support. And there was my speech. I'm trying to shore up Florida and make it just unwinnable for Romney. Because if I can do that, I think I might have this thing won. My opponent opposes Social Security. Let's win it. I mean, I just completely flipped Florida. I mean, it was a battleground state. Now I'm just crushing Romney there, and that's what I wanted. That's exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. So now I need to fundraise. So I'm gonna go to California, where I'm gonna have the best chance of fundraising. All right, Alright, so I can hire another political. Alright, I can't. Let's raise these funds. Alright, so where's my. Here we go. I went from $18,000 to $1.6 million fundraising, and now I get to go on the cold cut repertoire. I think this is the only choice I can make. Yeah, this is the only one. I mean, I'm probably going to take off the vote. Actually, they like that. Let's put the spin doctor in Ohio. Is this right? Oh, I cannot believe he won the support of the colored people over me. It really hurt. Well, let's do the civil liberties. That's the last one. Let's see what we got here. The time waster, lovely. Yes, let's go on Barry King Line. Whew. Man, this is like a bear trap question right here, man. I mean, mandatory abortions for everyone. I definitely don't want to say that. I definitely don't want to say it's barbaric and should be illegal, because then we'll tick off the women. And I really don't agree with that. And I don't think Obama would either. But I gotta go with the woman's right to choose. If I want to win this election, it's only. Yeah, that's the only one I could go with. Well, I'm definitely not going to repeal Obamacare since I am Obama. I'm not going to lower taxes. Winning the war on terror is a possibility, but I think I'm going to go with the environment. Time to milk these rich Californians of all their money. Alright, here we go. Final week. So let's assess where we're at. Let's go ahead and put Joe Biden in Wisconsin because I need to win Wisconsin. Alright, this is the final week. I need to decide where I want to spend my last week. I think I have Pennsylvania somewhere. Alright, well that answers my question. Looks like it's going to be Ohio. Let's look at the issues and see where I can pick up. I think I'm going to go. Man, that didn't work. Well, only thing left when you can't beat them on the issues is to bring in intimidators for voter suppression, which is exactly what the Republicans are trying this election. And, in Ohio with their voter suppression laws. Well, here we go. Here's the results. I picked up Maine, picked up Massachusetts. I didn't let them win Ted Kennedy State. Well, I'm sweeping the Northeast, which isn't a very big surprise. He won North Carolina. I won Pennsylvania though, so that should. I'm pretty sure I have this election won. Although I must bring in another thing. You see how I won Kentucky there? There's no way Obama's going to win Kentucky. Nope, there's the win. I won it with Minnesota. Romney's probably going to sweep the midi. I might win the... Well, I didn't even win Colorado. I did win New Mexico. I won Arizona and never even went to Arizona. That's amazing. Well, there you go. As you remember, whenever I first... Here's my win. Here's the exit polling. It shows you how you did on issues. I actually barely won the tax cut issue. I won unemployment issue, which is, you remember, that's what I hammered Romney on in ads. I hammered that he wasn't going to stop unemployment, and I was going to stop unemployment. Even though I probably, as a president, probably have no power to actually do something like that, it still works well in ads, apparently. Obamacare, I actually won that. I won on auto bailouts. As you remember, I took it to Romney hard on auto bailouts as well. I won the gay marriage. I won the abortion. Deficit reduction, I never focused on it. And Romney, which is hard to focus on when you're the incumbent president and you've spent trillions and trillions of dollars in the red. Lost the Christian nation. Romney hammered me hard on this right here. Government builds a business, and the bank bailouts are 50-50. So let's look at the map. As you remember, when I first started, I told you I wanted to win Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Florida, or Florida, Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina. I lost North Carolina. I put up a fight there, as you can see. I had TV ads going. But, I didn't win North Carolina, but I did win Virginia. But I won Pennsylvania, so it didn't really matter. Although, somehow, some way, I picked up Kentucky, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana. In real life, there is next to 0% chance of Obama winning any of those states. So I actually ended, and Arizona as well. So I actually ended up crushing Romney because I picked up Virginia on top of Pennsylvania, but not just that. I picked up a lot of these southern states that there's just no way Obama will win. So I actually ended up, doing a whole lot better than what I thought I would do. That's all right. So my final opinion of the game. It's well worth $10. I mean, I would buy it if you're into politics at all, if you're into following the political game, if you're into political science. I'm a history professor, and part of my undergrad I studied political science, and and in my classes, I bring in a lot of political, a lot of politics, as well as economics, things like that. So if you have any kind of interest in like the political game, like I've played with Republicans, Democrats on this game. I played with custom characters. As you see, the very front guy in the middle, that's one of my custom characters. He is a Tea Party anarchist, pretty much, named Crazy Sanders, completely 100% against government. And he was a fun character to play with because I got to take stances that I personally would never take, like bomb Iran, bomb Korea, bomb this, bomb that, bomb everything. His platform was bomb everyone but Americans, and not just Americans, but Christian, Republican, conservative Americans. If you weren't in that group, he pretty much supported a full-on invasion of you and everything you owned, and he was very fun to play with. And I ran him against Nancy Pelosi, who is just as wacky. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, well worth the money. I guess that's it. I mean, if you have any questions, let me know. I will put my Steam ID, my link to my profile in the descriptions of this video. That way, if you want to play multiplayer, we can play. Just add me and we can get it done. Alright, thanks for watching.